Is Branko Milanovic. He's the lead economist at the World Bank's Research Department. From Berkeley, California, we're joined by Silvia Allegretto. She's co-chair of the Center on Wage and Employment Dynamics at the University of California, Berkeley. And from New York, we have Swornim. He's one of the authors of the UNDP's 2013 Human Development Report. Swornim, can I begin with you in that case, actually? We haven't really fully explained what an HDI value really means. What exactly is being measured here? What do these numbers mean?
The HDI, the Human Development Index, is a well-rounded measure of development. It tries to capture the quality of life, the livelihoods that people lead, not just through the incomes they earn, but also the kind of lives they have reason to value and choose, and what they're able to do with the capabilities that they have been able to build up. So the notion of human development is actually much broader than what we measure in the HDI. So we reduce this broad, expansive notion of human development as this expansion of choices, freedoms, ideas that were first expounded by Amartya Sen and another Pakistani economist, Mahbub al-Haq. Since it's not possible to reduce all these broader notions of development and freedom into a composite index, we sort of look at three key constituents. So the first one is, of course, income. It's important. It allows you to do many things. It's a means to achieving many things that we value in life. Second is education, which is a proxy for the kind of knowledge people can access and utilize to enrich their own lives. And the third is health, which we measure by life expectancy, sort of the longevity, how productive lives that people can lead. So it's a much broader measure of development achievement, if you like. So the health index, we use life expectancy, as I mentioned. Education is composed of the expected years of schooling and average years of schooling of the average citizen in a particular country, and income is measured by the gross national income per capita. So we put these things together just to get a better sense of development achievement.
So is there a sense it's more meaningful perhaps than simply a GDP number? I mean, it's more focused.
The GDP per capita, exactly. Yes. And if you look at if you look at countries in the Gulf, for example, in the Middle East, they have very high per capita GNI or GDP. However, the education and health achievements are not as high as those incomes would suggest. So those countries, for example, do rather poorly on the Human Development Index. On the other hand, you may have countries like Sri Lanka or even Cuba that do not necessarily have high per capita incomes, but they've invested in the capabilities of people through health systems, through public education systems, and their sort of schooling achievements, their longevity achievements are quite decent. So when you put these things together, these countries tend to perform much better in this well-rounded measure of development than what their per capita income alone would have suggested.
Branko Milanovic, the headline of the